Welcome to beautiful Colorado Springs and Falcon Stadium. After a full day of college football, the sun is down, the lights are on, and we still have more for you on EA Sports. It's the UNLV Rebels and the Air Force Falcons. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right.
With the way this quarterback is playing. As you know, he was a transfer coming in and they didn't know what they were getting exactly. But he has become one of the leaders of this team. He has proven that he can carry them. If he keeps playing like this, the sky's the limit. I'll keep you posted on how he's settling in here early to start this game. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Falcons ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. From inside the 10, here he comes. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. So UNLV's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And let's take a look at Jaden Thomas. It is on him. He's their best player to make this offense go.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed. He can break tackles. He can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watching this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Just smothered on the play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. Working the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Knew coming into this one, the passing attack, they were going to attack all areas of the field, and right out of the gate, first drive, they go deep down the middle of the field, and they come up with a big one.
Motion from the wideout. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Wants to go up top on second down. Makes the grab. It's Burnett. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Yeah, and I love running my tight ends across the formation. Just big targets that I can find a way to get the football to. Nice snag, nice little positive game for my offense.
He wants to throw it again. Lets it fly. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Decision time on this first drive, and I choose aggressiveness, right? Set the tone in this football game. You got a 4th and short situation, trying to get points on this drive, establish yourself, be aggressive here on this 4th down.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Needs it. He won't get there. The defense with a 4th down stop.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on 4th down, but the consequences of that, now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
DB's right up on the receivers. Looking for the edge. He'll toss it. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. All right, guys, let's chat about it. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this 3-star the ball.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long.
Here we go, ready. Red 54, red 54, go!
Looking to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
UNLV will start this drive as the offense is out there and ready to cook. They got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Second down, going to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Fresh setter down's going to the air. That one's not even close.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. From the gun, it's Thomas. Makes his man miss.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Now on the move. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Plowing ahead on fourth down. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off.
Fourth down and short, you want a no-nonsense run. Nice job by the running back, getting the football, getting downhill, making sure he gets that first down.
The Rebels are rolling down the field. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. And he gets rid of it.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Second and 10, he'll throw again. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Connection to the right. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Just when they thought they had the big... The penalty wipes it out. This third down a little longer after that penalty. He's looking downfield to throw. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
The Falcons now set to take over on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Trying to get the corner. They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose and no running room there.
And not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really, really well and someone they can count on.
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They'll run it. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. They need a huge play on third and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On third down, he drops the throw. Blasted as he lets it go.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
Fields the punt. Slips through the line. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. Rebels offense is back on the field. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen. Turning it on. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Trying to run, it's Thomas. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. Headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels. This guy is so slippery, so elusive. He just vaporizes right in front of the defense.
It's crazy. You could play touch football in an elevator and lose to this guy. He's that kind of quick.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And the Air Force offense ready to take over. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Rush is on. He gets away. Across the 25, he's got room. All out of space. They run him out of bounds after a gargantuan gain on the play.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back, he finds the holes, and then before you know it, he's just chewing up yards and making big plays.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Hand off from the shotgun. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on 3rd down. The Falcons will punt this one away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The run inside. It's Thomas. Rumbles ahead for 6 and all the way out to the 16.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Tells the run, wants to pass. Moving out to the right. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. They didn't give him much of a chance. That play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
They'll send the back in motion. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
Fighting for the goal line, and the ball's out. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
What a play by the defense. With their backs against the wall in a goal line type situation, they're able to fumble and jump on it. That is how you change momentum in a game.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Very useful run there to get away from the goal line. He'll pick up 4 out to the 6. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Handoff again. Got a little space. Hammers his way across the 10, picks up 4 to the 11. 3rd and short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. They want to run this quarterback. Pull down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good 3rd down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
On the option. Got an alley. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Thomas. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Eight-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Give to the running back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Churns into the pile. He's got enough to move the chains and convert, but we'll see if they're content to just let this clock run here late in the half. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He'll get rid of it. He's open on the right. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. The Rebels will have it 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Glover. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Yeah, and he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Under pressure. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete.
Long incompletions are okay. You got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Punt is on its way. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. Waning seconds of the 1st half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. They'll go to the fullback. Sweet cut there. They make the stop, but he's got enough for the 1st down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. It's 1st down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin our coverage with Florida State in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Miami Hurricanes. And it's the Seminoles with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game. And that now gets this group to 3 wins, which is nothing to write home about yet, but brick by brick, this staff is starting to build something. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Back now over to your game in Colorado Springs. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that... And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Falcon Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Rebels will boot it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Chambers. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal.
It's a running room. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. Quarterback keeper. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Turns up, it's Allen. Jumped on top of the pile.
Primary targets all covered down the field, so the QB had to check it down. He found his fullback, but for no gain.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. He's looking to throw. They go to the wide receiver screen. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
And the Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. The handoff. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks, And just letting you know, we'll run him. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Quick give. It's Glover. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. That's it, fly. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's brought down a short return. Defense comes out on top with the pick.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
The give. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Keep it on the ground. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Well, the fullback helping out his offense here, running the football. Nice job finding the hole and getting upfield. Takes a lot to bring this guy down.
And this one is perfect. That brings them to within 1.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. UNLV will start this drive. The offense out there ready to go. Hits inside. It's Thomas. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. This time they'll throw it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Fresh setter downs going to the air. He's going for it all. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Got some room to run. And he was weaving his way and finally brought down. '23-yard line. Falcons now set to take over on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. The give.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. A field goal here would put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. A designed run for the quarterback. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. Smashes it between the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give on the counter. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. He's changing the play. 2nd down to the air. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets it up to the 17 before being wrestled out of bounds.
Really good job by this defense. 3rd down, understanding, taking away the pass first. But I got to react, man. When these QBs take off, I got to stick my foot in the ground. Stop playing pass. Come up and get him on the ground. Big 3rd down stop.
And the Rebels line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looks it in. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. And the Air Force offense ready to take over. Just going to keep it after the snap. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Long way to go on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. Swamped immediately.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Working that wide receiver screen. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this knee didn't let him sniff that 1st down marker. The Falcons will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. Straight ahead, it's Thomas. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll run him again. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. He rifles one deep to the left. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Rebels have it. First and 10. Off-play action. Got his man. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Second down, gonna throw it. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Snapped on fourth down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Falcons sideline, there is a lot of excitement because this offense is outperforming a much higher-ranked team defensively. They know they've got an opportunity in this game with the lead and the ball, but they have got to play clean football right now. Right before they huddled up to take the field, the coaches are yelling, execute, execute. We'll see if they're able to make that happen and keep this lead. Back to you.
Thanks, Howie. Wide receiver comes in motion. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Third and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Still looking. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Falcons will punt it away on fourth down. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Here on the Rebels sideline, I can see a developing situation with and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarter.
Entering Accessibility tab, menu narration option is set to office selected. Subtitle accessibility option to toggle menu narration. Audio.
Like, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Play action on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Right side, it's Burnett. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fellow a little while to get to that area of the field, so you got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Running inside. It's Glover. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Flip it out to the back on the screen. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Glover. He's dropped.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Timeout is called, and they got it just in the nick of time before the delay of game penalty. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. This has the makings of a good drive. The 7th play brings up a 3rd and 4. The run inside. It's Glover. Sweet cut there. Touchdown, Rebels! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. So it's an 80-yard drive. And what a late touchdown in the final minute that is likely the game winner here. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Drops back on first down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. They're all over him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And this defense taking matters into their own hands. First down, you get the sack. Second down, you force the incompletion. Now sitting at 3rd and long, you got them in their own territory. Big opportunity for this defense to shut this offense down right now.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the grab. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. We're at the midway point of the season, and after the showing they delivered today, this team is firing on all cylinders through week 7.
We've been talking a lot about this team, but you want to be remembered in the month of November. The most important part in the meat of this schedule now is coming up. If you play well throughout the second half of the year, we're talking college football playoff potential.
Yeah, but you got to start somewhere, right? And I like that they started strong, made it to week 7 now. Yes, the rivalries are coming up, and more important games are coming up, but you did what you needed to do to start the season. Now just keep that mindset and keep grinding.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.